Ndokwa FM.
You're welcome to this edition of the Development Series, Ndokwa Development Series. My name is Collins Unumadu, reaching you from Ndokwa Digital Radio here in Obiako, Delta State. And we have a very important personnel with us today on the show. He is not a politician. When he introduces himself, you will know who exactly we have on the show this morning. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right. Can you briefly introduce yourself so we know?
Good afternoon. Okay, we're still in the morning. Good morning, our beautiful audience. My name is Sydney Ebinum, Chukudi as the case may be, popularly known as a Jemba in the whole Kwani kingdom. So.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, Chukudi Ebinum.
Yep.
Okay, and he's popularly known as Ojemba, and of course, MC or Hype Man Sidon. You forget to put
I forgot those. I forgot those ones.
All right. We have him today in the show to talk about the showbiz in Ndokwa land. Of course, around in and around Nigeria, we are having our showbiz, and in Ndokwa land, we have the showbiz too, and it's one of the major players. As I said before, he's an MC, he's a hype man, and he has a band of his own. He calls the band the Frontiers Men. You're welcome once again to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll go straight to the questions that we will be having for you. The showbiz in Ndokwa land, how do you see it so far? How has it evolved in the past years?
Well, frankly speaking, the showbiz in Ndokwa land now is growing really, really big.
Okay.
Because I can take it back to those days. If I'm to start from the angle of the oratorship, talking about the MC, host of shows and all that. Back in the days of our icon, late Joe Enumati, it used to be this old man stuff, and it's quite fascinating to see that youths and I tag them youths vying into the MC work and this master of ceremony stuff, and to God be the glory, Ndokwa has grown to the state where they even have a union now. Ukwani music master, late Smart, I believe he is one of those persons that actually took Ukwani music to the limelight. When I mean limelight, I mean outside like the shores of Nigeria, and the likes of late Ofo, Ubolo and all that. But now we are having the likes of Chusigba, and the likes. And by the grace of God, I believe even youths like myself now are actually vying in that area, and we're making progress. I believe Ndokwa is growing in the entertainment industry. I believe we're growing in the showbiz. It's just that some persons that are coming up are actually seeing it as an avenue to taint the image that has been built. But I believe we are going out. I don't know if there will be a section for me to talk about the setbacks and all that. And I'll just talk about that. I believe we're growing.
Okay. We'll get to the setback part. But you said some are coming into it to like taint the image, paint a black image of the efforts that have been put into. Can you throw a little light?
Yes. As regards that, painting the image black, is people not seeing the efforts some other persons have, impute in this growth, such that they tend to even go to shows, book shows lesser than how it ought to be.
Okay.
You understand? Like a show that ought to what plus minus 120, 150. You see someone coming to IB, just give me, make a runner for you 30,000, and painting the image. On that note, when someone like me that goes for a booking, and I tell them, okay, this is the amount I charge, they tell you that be your mates now they collect 30,000. making us look inferior in the field. I believe that if this could go far, probably well treated, there should be an avenue where these things could be touched, and probably sensitization go around to such personnel.
All right. I think you guys need to work on that. Of course, I'm not supposed to do that job for you. There is an association of performing musicians.
Yes, Piman.
And here they should
look into that. Definitely, I believe.
If they are not looking into it, it's time to actually do that. Now, how long have you been in this entertainment industry, or the showbiz, as we will call it?
How long? How long? Okay. If I'm to trace back the name Ojemba, it should be back 1999
Okay.
or early 2000, in our early days in the secondary school, when I was trying to make wave in the movie or acting industry, because I also have one or two trades there. Okay. I believe professionally, I should be plus minus 11 years in the showbiz, entertainment or singing wise.
Okay. All right. Plus minus 10, 11 years. It's a long time, I must say. What are some of the setbacks? As an individual, you've talked about the industry. As an individual, what setbacks have you encountered in this journey into the industry?
My major setback, like I almost cited generalizing the industry, but personally, I think the setback I had around this environment was not being recognized. As a matter of fact, I believe I started making wave more back in the days of my universities, or my university days rather, from Abraka down to Ole. In Abraka, I think we had a crew of MCs and the likes of Red Lips, the likes of MC Boyne and me, MC Short, and Dabish and all that, MC Straw, maybe Bluetooth or thereabout. I can't remember them all. We're making way before I now switched over to Ole, and started the disc jockey, the DJ stuff and all that. So when I was done with the university thing and came back home, I was trying to, make myself known around here, and the snobs were huge. But that didn't make me faint. I just had to probably started working personally until a very good day, someone that actually shut the door at me during my starting days started claiming to be my boss. He's my boy. I'll just look at you. Oh, Ben, you not teach me anything. I'll take be your boy. And all the likes. And aside the MC and the disc jockey, in the musical area, my personal setback was actually when people started saying, you want to do everything. Only you be MC, only you be DJ. You want this, you be actor, you still want to sing. So they see me more like an MC than a musician.
Okay.
You understand? So it became something I had to start proving to them again. Oh, but I can do this thing. So the setbacks were not believing that I can do this until I got engaged. You understand? After they prove of a truth, you can do all things. I had to back it up with the biblical quotation. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So that has been how it has been until this my little stage of limelight. Although I've not gotten there, but I'm still trying to reach the sky.
All right, thank you. We have MCC done with us on the developmental series, Ndokwa developmental series, and it's Ndokwa Digital Radio. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll be asking him one or two more questions, and we'll call it a day from here.
This is Ndokwa FM, the digital radio of your choice.
We are into broadcasting and editing.
We're also into audio and video production.
We also do adverts, documentaries, skits with our range of professional video cameras, drones, and digital production equipment.
So, for your marriage, naming ceremony, birthdays, and burial coverage, reach out to Ndokwa FM.
We are located at number 12, Wire Road, off Okologbo Street, Obiaruku.
Or you can call us on 081 044 57960. 081 044 57960. You can also send us a DM on Facebook, Ndokwa FM, on Instagram, and even on Twitter. Ndokwa FM, the voice of Ndokwa Nation.
Ndokwa FM.
All right, you're welcome back to the Ndokwa developmental series. It's Collins Unumadu reaching you from Ndokwa Digital Radio, and with me on the show is Sydney Ebinum, Sydney also known as Ojemba or MC Sidon, Hype Man Sidon, all of them musicians Sidon. It's an all-rounder, jack of all trades, master of all. Master of none.
No, master of all.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us once again. All right, I want to quickly delve into copyright issue. There was a time, if I'm not wrong, these how will I put traditional musician, as you will call them, they came out to say that if the likes of you go to show, you should sing, is it a percentage of your song, or you should just go and sing only your song? That if you don't have a particular song, you should not go about singing Smart Williams song, Tony Kiddy, Chusigba, all those ones. So can you just throw more light on it, and how did you settle the whole issue?
Well, it actually was a big issue.
Okay.
It was an very big one. And of the truth, copyright issue is not something that is new in Nigeria. As so long entertainment is concerned, copyright is a pain in the ass, to be frank. And the soft landing we all had was that it was also as a means of marketing them too.
Okay.
Right. So, in as much as we sing our own, and to a large extent, majority of us don't have most songs of ours, and we are actually having them or looking at them as pace setters, and we look at most of them as legends and icons. So most times we tend to do their songs, not because we want to tarnish it or because we don't know how to do it. I think in my last show, someone came to meet me like, look at the way you're singing Smart Williams, like, have you followed Smart Williams? I said, no. See, you call a singer like say you be Smart Williams. I was like, I felt a bit proud of myself, but this was something some persons were trying to like kill. Okay. You understand? Now, we are not taking it as a pride on our own to like probably voice some person's song on, when we go for live shows, but it was actually an avenue for us to market them, even on their behalf. You understand? Because by the grace of God now, Osadebe is late, Oliver is late. And these are the person's songs we do. Rex is late. But these are the people's songs we do in shows, and we revive those memories. We remind them of the kind of feelings they had. So if they actually were to stand on the fact that we should kill it, then we are actually killing many things. You understand? So the soft landing we had was, okay, since they use on the market us, okay, no problem, you guys could be doing it, but don't do the ones we've not done on the studio. So those are the okay. Then on the area of this copyright thing, and even the DJs are having an issue on it currently now, because the NCC, Nigerian Copyright Commission,
yes,
has actually bought the rights from the DJs Association as a whole, the JAN as a whole. So any DJ that is not recognized or is not registered under NCC, if the NCC's body come meeting you at your show, man, you're going in for it. Okay. It is that bad now. Okay. But I believe probably on as time goes by, they could also have a soft landing. But that is what is actually going on. So the copyright issue, aside our local singing, our local band stuff, that's gone wild. You understand?
Okay, so it was not just in
not just in Okwani, no.
All right, thank you very much, and we'll take this last one, and then we'll be done for today. Where do you see the entertainment biz? You've talked about how far we've come from, let's say, 10 years back and all that. In the next 5-10 years, where would we be as a group? Ndokwa, please, I'm not talking about general biz. I'm talking about in Ndokwa land, music, comedy, whatever you call it.
Okay. Now, the thing is, entertainment is evolving. 3-4 years back, we had nothing like hype men.
Yes.
Right? And from my little research, I've come to realize that even hype men are musicians. Right? Most hype men are musicians. If you can point out 10 to 15 hype men, I can give you 12 or 9 or 8 musicians amongst them. All right? Now that is an evolve already occurring in the MC and the likes and of all that. Now, Okwani as a whole, we are growing. And Smart William, I take him to be a pioneer. Okwani per se is an highlight pioneer when it comes to Okwani or Ndokwa music. And the foundation he has laid down is what majority of us are actually taking. Because I never saw myself being able to sing the songs of Oliver the Cook word for word. I never actually saw myself doing the song of late Osadebe word for word. If not that he had actually laid the foundation. Because when I went back listening to most of his song, I was seeing Oliver the Cook, the picture of Oliver the Cook, bare. So, if we can actually work with the foundation they've laid, trust me, 10 years from now, Ukwani is going places. And if I'm not mistaken, Ukwani has been tagged the Congo of Nigerian music.
Okay.
Yes, most people don't know. Ukwani has been tagged the Congo musicians of Nigeria. When it comes to the rhythm, the kind of music, the guitar, the sound you get from the guitar, that we don't have mates. Trust me. And even the likes of this Osadebe and late Oliver, majority of their keyboards, they are from Ukwani.
Yes.
You get? So that's to tell you that we are actually evolving. We are making wave. And 10 years from now, trust me, music in Ukwani, when you hear it, you're like, wow, there is actually an ancestry from that place. And it's the basic truth. So what the appeal I want to give is people buying into it. If we can have, I know people are trying, the likes of Zimuroko, used to be Piman, is he Patron? Yes, but I don't know if he's still, he actually empowered most persons. And if people can start looking for young talents, there is actually a guy now, I don't know this guy's name. He sings perfectly like Chusiba. People confuse his song now with Chusiba's song. I don't know his name. I think he did one song like Isaiah Omenane. I can't remember. If you hear the guy's voice, you think it's Chusiba. You get? That's to tell you that people are buying into it. And he's a young guy. He's very, very young. They are going into this thing. So I believe 10 years from now, we're going to be having loads of Ndokwa artists. And if you go into the gospel area now, we are making waves.
Of course.
We are making real waves. The likes of Trinity, the likes of all that. There are many. I'm not including myself now because most people don't know me yet. You get? But we are making wave. We are really making wave. You understand? So, Ndokwa artists, entertainment wise, trust me, 10 years from now, we're going to be bomb. We're going to be real bomb. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for coming to stay with us today on the Ndokwa Development series. It's Collins Unumadu reaching you from Obiaroko, the sunny city of Obiaroko, here in Ndokwa local government. It's Ndokwa Digital Radio and it's the development series. Join us next Wednesday as we host somebody else. Thank you, MC Sidon.
Thank you very much.
We hope that when we call you again, you'll be here to talk about other aspects of the industry.
Sure.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
Are you surprised as to what kind of song I'm listening to and I'm vibing? Oh, that's my traditional song. In case you don't know, I'm an Ukwani man. I'm from Delta State, Nigeria. And to all my people, all my fellow Ukwani people all around the world, whether you are in Nigeria or you are in other parts of the world, I want you to please get your phone and download Ndokwa FM, the #1 digital radio for the Ukwani people. Are you surprised? We are online. You can download it, you can even stream it online. Please do not forget your roots. Don't be like me, well, I'm reconnecting with my roots now. Please, Ndokwa FM. Don't change the dial. Listen. Thank you.
This is Ndokwa FM online radio. The best place to be. Don't be left out.